हेलो फ्रेंड, अस्सलाम वालेकुम एंड वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आप सब लोग खैरियत से होंगे। अच्छा, ऐसा है कि जब भी आप अपने मुल्क से बाहर जाते हैं, किसी मुस्लिम कंट्री से या गैर मुस्लिम कंट्री जाते हैं, तो आपको एक टेंशन होती है कि पता नहीं वहाँ पर लाइफ कैसे गुजरेगी और वहाँ पर आप एज ए मुस्लिम प्रैक्टिस कर पाएंगे नहीं कर पाएंगे। तो जब मैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया आया था मुझे भी एक टेंशन थी, लेकिन आप यकीन करें ऑस्ट्रेलिया इतना ज़बरदस्त कंट्री है कि यहाँ पे आपको कोई टेंशन नहीं है कि आप अपने कोई भी मज़हब आपका हो, आप आराम से यहाँ पर अपनी प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं। और एज अ मुस्लिम मैं कहता हूँ कि मैं तो यहाँ पर एक इदारे से मुंसलिक भी हूँ जहाँ पे हर वीक से हम जाके दावत भी देते हैं इस्लाम की और लोगों को इनवाइट करते हैं। तो आई एम लकी इनफ कि मुझे हर हफ्ते कोई ना कोई यहाँ पर कन्वर्ट होता दिखता है। इसी तरह एक और ब्लेसिंग मेरे लिए ये भी है कि मैं मस्जिद के बिल्कुल पास रहता हूँ। तो अभी रिसेंटली क्योंकि ये ग्रैंड मस्जिद है, तो यहाँ पर जो बड़ी बड़ी सेलिब्रिटीज़ होती हैं जो कि कन्वर्ट हुई होती हैं, तो वो भी आकर यहाँ पर विज़िट करते हैं। तो अभी आपको बताता हूँ कि कल यहाँ पर एक बहुत बड़ी सेलिब्रिटी इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर, रग्बी प्लेयर यहाँ पर विज़िट किया उन्होंने। तो वो आपको मैं शेयर करता हूँ कि कितना ज़बरदस्त उन्होंने यहाँ पर आए, यहाँ पर आकर उन्होंने अपना एक्सप्लेन किया कि वो किस तरह उनकी जर्नी टू इस्लाम उन्होंने पूरी एक्सप्लेन करी। और तो आपसे शेयर करते हैं।
Takbir. 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 Wallahi, thank you for the introduction, Shaq. I want to say this is very, very special being here talking to you brothers because look, Tarawih is done. You can go home. Allahu Akbar, look at all the brothers here and the sisters in the back. MashaAllah, it just shows how strong and powerful our deen is. Ramadan for me, Shaq, it's such a blessed time of the year and it always seems to come just at the right time. You know the prophetic saying by our beautiful Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, where he talks about your faith being like a old garment that needs to be refreshed. You know, if you don't refresh your faith, that t-shirt or garment becomes stale. And I feel like each year Ramadan comes and you're like, you know, you don't have the intention of slipping or veering off the path, but you just become busy, you become caught up in the dunya. And wallahi, that's what Ramadan is for me. So with my loved ones, it's just a blessed time of the year.
Beautiful, beautiful. SubhanAllah, I recall when Sonny first accepted Islam, he was, from the outgo, he was very dedicated. And he would always tell me, or try and take advantage of me, when I visited him, especially when he was in New Zealand. We'd sit in the back of the car with one of our very close mates driving, and we'd go for long drives.
You gotta understand how humbling this was. I'm a grown man and I'm getting taught like a little kid, but alhamdulillah.
So he'd sit in the back with me, and he'd say to me, Sheikh, teach me a surah of the Quran. Teach me a chapter of the Quran. And subhanallah, as he said, he's a grown man, but he's very humble. I was treating him like a little kid. Qul, 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 qul. 30, 40 times. The way he was pronouncing it, the difficulty in pronouncing it, the letters, the qaf and the kha, and subhanallah. But he was dedicated and he would remain patient. And every trip we made, this was the amazing thing. Sometimes the trips were an hour and a half on the road. Every trip we made, believe it or not, Sonny would learn a surah, one of the small surahs. That's how dedicated he was.
And the empowerment that I got, you know, just from learning Qul Huwallahu Ahad. You've nailed it, and then you're in Salah and you can you know, you're remembering it and you're doing it. And it's just a real powerful feeling, empowering feeling, and I think that's the beauty of Islam, is that it's just a complete way of life. And our natural instincts, we want, as men, we want to build, we want to see progress.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Okay. Islam. We know that Islam is a beautiful religion. It's a common sense religion. It's a straightforward religion. There's nothing complicated about it. But we want to ask you the question, why?
I'm going to tell a little bit of a story here, guys, so bear with me. I grew up in a housing commission household. Just a bit of context for everyone, that in my house, we had no wallpaper on the walls. We couldn't afford to paint it, or we couldn't afford wallpaper. So, you know, yeah, there wasn't a lot of wealth in our house growing up, but there was a lot of love. That drove me, and My old man dropped out of school at 13, same as my mom. They work low income jobs. My dad's got 13 siblings and I think 6 brothers, and all of them were in gangs. So I didn't really have anyone that I could look to and was drawn to from a high performance type of view where they're going to teach me I want to be like that person. But I was empty. And, I remember going, on weekends, not coming home, getting up to things that I shouldn't be getting up to, drugs, alcohol, all of these things, astaghfirullah. But the after effect was disparity, depression, anxiety, because I knew deep down that I shouldn't be doing this. And then you flip that, and then the life that I live now, yes, there's boundaries, yes, there's rules and laws to abide by, but the after effect is subhanallah. Sometimes being in sujood, tears coming down your face because you realize the magnitude of what you've been blessed with. So I think when I say the grass isn't greener, that's what I put my finger on.
ऑलराइट गाइस, तो आपने देखा है किस तरह अल्लाह ताला ने इतने बड़े रग्बी प्लेयर को हिदायत अता की और उसे गाइडेंस मिली कि उसने इस्लाम कबूल किया, ना कि कबूल किया बल्कि ज़बरदस्त मुस्लिम माशाल्लाह बन गए हैं, और बल्कि उनकी वजह से काफ़ी गैर मुस्लिम जो हैं उन्होंने इस्लाम कबूल किया है। तो एक ब्लेसिंग है। अब देखें, उस बंदे के पास दुनिया की हर चीज़ मौजूद थी लेकिन उसके दिल उसका मुतमईन नहीं था, तो देखें उसको फिर अल्लाह ताला ने हिदायत दी और वो राइट पाथ पर आ गया। ऑलराइट गाइस, फिर आज के लिए इतना ही। अगर ज़िंदगी रही तो फिर आपसे दोबारा मुलाकात होगी। अपना बहुत ख्याल रखिएगा। टिल देन अल्लाह हाफिज़ और बाय।